This week at Interior. In Denver, Colorado, Secretary Bernhardt announced the final regulations for electric bikes, or e-bikes, on interior managed lands. Those rules will make it easier for more Americans, especially those with physical limitations, to experience America's public lands managed by the National Park Service, the Bureau of Land Management, the Fish and Wildlife Service, and the Bureau of Reclamation. Bicycling is an excellent way to experience our country's rich natural heritage, and innovations in bicycle design have opened the possibilities for a greater number of people, regardless of age, illness, disability, or fitness level. Nearly 60 years after President John F. Kennedy stood in Pueblo, Colorado, announcing the federal government was going to build a critical water pipeline, the Trump administration and its partners have moved the project forward and started construction. Secretary Bernhardt visited Pueblo, where JFK was to make the announcement, and led the groundbreaking ceremony with U.S. Senator Cory Gardner, Bureau of Reclamation Commissioner Brenda Berman, and other dignitaries. Upon completion, the major infrastructure project will convey clean water from Pueblo Reservoir via 230 miles of pipelines to 40 existing communities and a projected future population of 50,000 people in southeastern Colorado. Secretary Bernhardt visited the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center and the United States Indian Police Academy in Artesia, New Mexico, where he met with BIA law enforcement officers and participated in a ceremony honoring those who have given the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. BIA officers train at the United States Indian Police Academy for an average of 13 weeks before beginning their service to Indian country. Deputy Secretary Kate McGregor on hand this week as ground was broken for the new U.S. Park Police H1 stables on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. Once completed, the stables will become a new destination for mall visitors and an integral part of the visitor experience. The Trust for the National Mall is funding the project through a private donation. A new visitor center coming to Little Bighorn Battlefield National Monument in Montana, the site of Custer's last stand in 1876. The visitor center marks a significant step forward in making tribal artifacts and their interpretation more accessible to tribes and the broader public, while expanding the stories and perspectives about the multifaceted history and legacy of the Battle of the Little Bighorn. ExxonMobil's Lena platform is now the tallest oil and gas platform in the Gulf of Mexico to become a deep-water reef. The Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement approved the platform's conversion into an artificial reef during the Bureau's Rigs to Reefs program, and on July 3, 2020, the platform jacket was toppled in place to create a new reef site in the Gulf of Mexico's outer continental shelf. This Sunday will be a fee-free day as we kick off National Wildlife Refuge Week. The refuge system includes 568 national wildlife refuges and 38 wetland management districts, covering 95 million acres of land. Refuge Week is a perfect time to see why tens of millions of Americans visit refuges each year to enjoy fishing, hunting, hiking, and wildlife watching. The National Park Service is celebrating National Arts and Humanities Month, online and in person, with telling stories around the campfire and in other park places. You can join storytellers in national parks who use different arts and techniques to connect Americans with the nation's rich natural and cultural heritage. And our social media picture of the week, this stunning view of the fall colors gracing the trees and cypress knees of the bayous inside Dale Bumper's White River National Wildlife Refuge. Spanning more than 160,000 acres, the refuge offers sportsmen and women opportunities for hunting and fishing and is home to a thriving population of waterfowl and black bear. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. That's This Week at Interior.